What's up, Ryker owners? Brandon here with Slingmods.com. Today we're happy to introduce our forward and reverse jockey shifter for the Can-Am Ryker and Ryker Rally. So a jockey shifter is a vintage style hand shifter that was really popular in motorcycles from the turn of the 20th century through the 40s and 50s, and can still be found on some modern retro style custom motorcycles and choppers. Now on the Ryker, we don't have to worry about shifting gears because of the CVT transmission, but we thought it'd be cool to throw this on the Ryker, mostly because the forward and reverse lever is kind of a pain to use, especially when you're parked in a tight spot and need to do a multiple point turn to get out. The functionality between this jockey shifter and the stock lever is night and day. The stock lever has kind of an awkward angle of engagement, so you're either fumbling around with your foot to get it into reverse, or getting into a yoga stretch so you can find a reverse by hand. Oh, and yeah, good luck trying to find neutral. With the jockey shifter, however, it not only looks freaking awesome, but puts the forward and reverse lever functionality right within reach, so that when you arrive at your destination, backing into your spot couldn't be easier. Now the guys over at Tricline and Savage products teamed up to design this patent-pending jockey shifter kit in all black so that it flows nicely with the Ryker body panels. This kit comes with everything you need for installation, including all mounts and linkages. They also include a 2-inch round shift knob that flows nicely with the kit. Now the knob itself is removable, so if you want to take things up a notch, you can put your own custom shift knob on if you want. Alright, so now let's get started with the installation on our shop, Ryker Rally. Start by removing your hood. Then pull down and out on the top right corner of your front fascia so that it can be moved up and out of the way, exposing the push pin underneath so that you can pop it out, along with this bottom push pin by the foot peg, and this other one underneath at the back of the side panel. Now you can pull off the side panel and unscrew this T30 torque screw on the end of your gear shifter. Then carefully cut off this factory zip tie and gently pull the brake line and wiring harness away from the frame, just enough to make room for the upper and lower frame mount brackets. Next, use the 2 included 3/16 Allen bolts to attach the bar mount to your frame finger tight for now, making sure not to pinch the brake line or wiring in between the bar mounts. Now slide the vertical lever down onto the bar clamp mount, placing the 2 nylon washers on either side of the lever. Then slide the big 5/16 Allen bolt through, adding the 9/16 nut to the other side and leaving it finger tight for now. Next, take the horizontal shaft and insert the threaded end into the mounting hole on the vertical lever. Thread on the 7/16 nut and tighten it all the way down using a 3/8 wrench to hold the bolt in place and making sure not to over tighten. Now take the new longer T30 torque screw and insert it into the ball joint on the other end of that horizontal shaft and into the end of your gear shifter, tightening it all the way down, making sure not to over tighten. Now that it's assembled, you can adjust the position of the bar clamp mount so that the top of the shifter is further or closer to you depending on your personal preference. And once you have it where you want it, go back through and tighten down those 2 3/16 Allen bolts on your bar clamp the rest of the way, making sure you don't pinch the brake line or wiring, and making sure not to over tighten. Next, you can tighten down the vertical lever to the frame mount, making sure not to over tighten. And then finally, you can reattach your body panels in the reverse order you remove them. And there you have it, folks. You're now rocking a vintage style throwback Jockey Shifter kit that looks great and makes shifting from forward to reverse an enjoyable experience. Now, if this shifter kit seems right for you, then be sure to head on over to slingmods.com today or click the link in the description below to grab a kit for yourself. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can keep you up to date on everything Ryker. I'm Brandon, signing out. Till next time.